Is this not why you are here?
And we are live. Greetings to everyone watching live and everyone watching after the fact. Shout out to the faithful and salute to the patrons. This is Larry Williams, OAW Commander-in-Chief, and I am finally back. I know I've been gone for a minute, guys. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. It's like, oh, there go Larry again with another one of his hiatuses. But yes, finally back. I did not forget. I am back to bring you all the belated June 2022 live monthly Q&A right here on OAW Entertainment. Funny story about that, though. Can I share a funny little tidbit with you all? I discovered going through my streams from last year that apparently I did the June Q&A late on July 3rd of last year as well. And I was like, wow, that's a coincidence. But yes, finally here to bring you all the June live Q&A. So pretty much for the next hour, guys, I'm going to be taking all your questions, talking about anything you guys want to talk about, anything regarding geek culture, pop culture, entertainment, anything like that. Hell, even if y'all want to ask me real world stuff, you can, by all means. Never shied away from politics, religion, philosophy, anything like that on the channel. But any questions you guys have, go ahead, drop them in the chat right now, and I will get to as many as I can within the next hour or so. But if you absolutely positively want to make sure your question or comment gets read and answered live right here on the air, you can always drop a super chat. Those are greatly appreciated. You can also support the channel via Cash App. That link is in the description box below. Help a brother out, because the rent, like my man, like the great Jimmy McMillan said, the rent is too damn high. Yes, it is. But anyway, so shout out to everybody joining me live. Also, final little tidbit for all of my patrons out there. All of my patrons at the $10 or higher tier, you guys check your inboxes. You should have a link to join in on the live monthly Q&A. Also, shout out to some of my other YouTube collaborators out there. I also shared the link via Facebook in the YouTube collaborator messenger group. So check that out as well, and we'll see who is going to pop in tonight's show. All right, so got all of that out of the way. Let's see. I see my man Ferguson the Great is in the building. What's happening, man? Kari McDaniel, shout out to you. Yusuke Knight, Misty 306, shout out. So, all right. I see. Oh yes, I see the birthday wishes. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, the big 3-3. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, getting old up in this piece. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But yes, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Actually, so I almost forgot to do this before I started the show, but then I just remembered that I did it last year. Granted, it was requested last year. One of the viewers wanted to know, but I do have my birthday haul from this year. So while everyone fills in with the comments and get their questions and comments rolling, I figured first topic of the evening, I'll just let you guys know what I got, for my birthday. Yay, birthday haul. All right, so okay, so as you guys can probably imagine, it seems like every year, because my family knows, it's like, when in doubt, just buy me comics. They already know that. So one of these, this was a group gift. One came from my big sister, and the other one came from my dad, funny enough. All right, so first on my list, Now, granted, it was one of those situations where it's like my dad was like, he didn't know what to get me. So he asked my sister. My sister's like, when in doubt, just buy Larry comics. He was like, all right, well, here's some cash. Buy him something nice. Tell him it's from me, right? It was one of those situations. So I got to pick and choose which one I wanted to say that my sister got and which one I wanted to say my dad got. So the one that I say my sister got, this is the Death collection from the Sandman, Neil Gaiman's Death hardback. This is from DC Black Label, and this includes, let's see, this is Death, the deluxe edition, includes the miniseries Death, the High Cost of Living, and Death, the Time of Your Life, together with Sandman issues, The Sound of Her Wings, and Facade, and the Death and Venice chapter from the Sandman Endless Nights, which I also have. I got the hardback for that. It's on the shelf. And with short stories, A Winter's Tale, The Wheel, and Death talks about life. Let's see. This comprehensive volume also features an introspective introduction by musician Tori Amos and an extensive gallery of death portraits from a host of comics' greatest artists. So yeah, I got this one. That's the one that I said that came from my sister. Now, this is the one I was like, okay, no. This one came from my dad. And this is Static, the complete season 1, issues 1 through 6. Been meaning to get into these. I've been meaning to get this one. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna wait for it to come out on trade. But yeah, this is actually the floppies for the first 6. So yeah, I got that. And then shout out to my big cousin Armin. I don't know if he's watching. He got me this, what is this? The 3-inch War for Cybertron trilogy, Megatron. Actually, that's not how you do the voice. I go, Lord Megatron. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty cool. He's not coming out of the box. He's going on the bookshelf with the rest of my small but quickly and fastly growing figure collection. And speaking of figure collections, the last one I got, now granted, technically speaking, this wasn't a birthday gift because I got it a couple of weeks before my birthday, but I just wanted to throw it in the mix because my girl got it for me, much love. And that is a Logan Funko Pop. Yeah, and this one's a bobblehead. Well, you can't see him shake his head because it's securely within the plastic packaging, which he will remain for all time. Because again, I do not open these; they stay in the packaging. I don't open any of my figures. Well, that's not true. I did open my figurines, but that's because anime figurines are meant to be displayed. So you have to take them out of the box. Most of them you have to assemble coming out of the box. So yeah, those I display out of the box, but everything else, no, stays in the box. But yep, that's Logan. He's the best. He's the best there is at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice, but he looks freaking cool while he does it. So yeah, that is my little birthday haul. Yay! All right, so I see we got some more people filing in. Jay the Light Seeker is in here. What's happening? Eric Gardner's in here. Ice Cold Hombre is in the building. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, let's get some questions going. Let's do this. All right. So let's see. First question, it comes from my man, Kari McDaniel. Actually, let me blow this up. Kari McDaniel says, Larry, did you see the new Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War trailer? It just came out last night. I have not. Mainly because I am not. So Kari McDonald, I don't know how long you've been following the channel, but me and Bleach had a very bad breakup, and we have not reconciled ever since the fight for Karakura Town. We haven't been on speaking terms. I reached out during the Fullbringer arc, but I wasn't. I got no reply, and so the 1,000-Year Blood War, like I kept up with what was going on, but I wasn't reading it, and I know the anime is finally coming out for it. And for the record, I'm glad that Bleach fans are that they're finishing the series. That's great, but yeah. Not the biggest fan. I will tell you what, though. Car McDonald, since you asked, sir, since you brought it up, how about this? I will do a live trailer reaction to Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War. I will do that right now, live on camera, right, just for you, sir, just because you asked. He said it dropped yesterday. Okay, so I'm looking at one from Viz Media, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. So guys, go ahead. Oh man, Manga Man's in the building. What's good, baby? What's up, man? Oh man, you showed up just in time. I'm fixing to do a live reaction to the Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War trailer that just dropped yesterday. So everybody, I'm watching the one that Viz Media posted 22 hours ago, the one with 681,000 views. It says official trailer number 1 go ahead, get that queued up, get it to timestamp 0, and we will, hang on, gotta get my headphones. What M said, turn the bass up in my headphones. Yes. Oh man, let me know if you want on the show, bro. Let me know. I'll shoot you a link. Okay, so all right. So we're gonna go ahead. We got this thing queued up. Timestamp 000. And on my count, press play when I say now. That's gonna be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Well, the first thing I'll say off the rip is that trailer looks like it was made for Bleach fans. That trailer looks like it was made for people who read the manga. I'm actually kind of surprised. I am kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised that they went for, I mean, granted, it is the first trailer, but correct me if I'm wrong, we're like 90 days away from, like, it's like 3 months because that drops in October, right? So, okay, so a couple of things. First off, I'm kind of surprised they went for like a character introduction type trailer, I guess, to kind of remind you who everyone is, even though most people don't even remember all those characters' names. Lord knows I don't. I don't remember most of them. I don't remember their first and last name. It's either one or it's the other, right? But then even with like the musical choice, I was kind of like, I was like, okay, so all right, they went with that, and they actually, yeah, they didn't really show much, so I was kind of surprised by that too. But again, like I said, like that trailer came off to me as though it was made for people that had read the manga. So yeah, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad. But then again, for the record, but for the record though, the Bleach anime was never really bad. Like the anime was always better than the manga. Like so, I mean, so I would expect the anime to look look worth a damn. Because the anime was always better than the manga. Hell, even the filler was better than some of the source material. But yeah. All right, let's see what we got. My man Yusuke Knight says his birthday will be on Tuesday. Well, happy early birthday, my man. Welcome to the Dirty 30 Club, homie. Let's see. Yusuke Knight says, have you seen the new Sonic movie? Not yet. I have not seen it yet. I am actually planning on watching it sometime in the next couple of weeks because I'm going to be checking out Paramount Plus, and I know it's on there, and I think it's already on there by now. So when I go ahead and do my free trial for that, I'll check it out then. That's my jam. Carter McDaniel says, Larry, how confident are you that you will make it into heaven after you die? Very confident, because I'm not a piece of shit. Like, I haven't done anything worth going to hell for. Not really. My sins are very minimal compared to others. Ice Cold Ombre says, gotta hear your thoughts on Vash. Happy B-Day, by the way. You mean the new Trigun? I actually don't know much about it. I know it's been announced, but that's all I've yeah, because what is it called? It's like Trigun Stampede, I think is what it's called. But I actually haven't heard much about it. And I don't think there's a trailer out for it yet, is there? Let's see. Jada Lysica, will you watch the new Bleach anime? As I mentioned earlier, I don't plan on it, honestly. Carl McDonald says, Larry, please review the new Bleach anime when it comes out in October. You might have to request that one, bruh, because I don't know about that. Oh, this one's from man Eric Garner. Welcome. Says, hey, Larry, what is your favorite tournament arc in anime and why? For me, it's definitely Dark Tournament. Introduce fun and interesting secondary characters, and final round lives up to the hype. Ooh, this is a good question. My favorite tournament arc in anime and why? Ooh, so Dark Tournament is definitely on that list. I'm trying to think if there is just off well, so just off the top of my dome, I'm going to say Dark Tournament just because that's one of the ones I'm most nostalgic for. But I'm starting to think back to some other ones because there have been some where I've liked the format of the tournament, or like I've liked the rules of the tournament. And then also, like, what do you consider to be a tournament, right? Like what can we include in a tournament arc, and what can't we include in a tournament, right? So this is what I mean. You know, we have the standard sort of stereotypical tournament arcs, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, stuff like that. But then what do you think about like G Gundam? That entire series is a tournament, right? What about Duelist Kingdom in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Battle City for that matter, right? What about Zoid's New Century Zero? That whole series is a tournament. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're going with the stereotypical like martial arts tournament type deal, then yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Dark Tournament. But in terms of like my favorite like tournament-esque like contest, period, that one I'd have to really think about like real hard, because Dark Tournament, as great as it is, it wasn't very intricate. You know, I would argue the tuning exam in Naruto was more intricate. The reason why I don't mention that one though is because they never finished it. Tuning exam, they never finished it. They had that first preliminary round, and then when they went into the finals, they only did one round of the finals. So, but the first round of the tuning exam was awesome. Kari McDaniel says, Larry, who are your top 3 Bleach waifus from the Bleach anime? Yoruichi, Hannibal, and who would be number 3? Or did I pronounce her Harabel? Is you remember how the translations with the R and the L's? Harabel, the number 3 Espada. That one. The second number 3, not Neil, who was the original number 3. No. But let me see. So yeah, Yoruichi, Hellabel, and might have to get back to you on that third one. The third one's a little hard. That one's a little bit difficult. Eric Garner, what's your favorite character arc / development for an anime character? Well, people don't consider Avatar: The Last Airbender anime, so I can't throw in Zuko, even though that was my favorite. I would probably say favorite character arc for an anime character. My favorite one? See, this one's kind of difficult too. Because see, here's the thing. Because a lot of the ones that here's the thing. A lot of my favorite anime characters, their arcs aren't as, I guess you could say, I don't want to say big, but like their arcs aren't as substantial as some other characters. And what I mean by that is because most of my favorite anime characters are kind of the same character, more or less, at the start of the story. I mean, at the end of the story that they were at the start. So like, because I'm thinking of like Yusuke, for an example, right? Like Yusuke is kind of the same character. He does learn stuff, he does grow, but at his core, he's still more or less the same guy. Because remember, the whole thing with Yusuke was he was a delinquent with a heart. That's how he got hit with the car in the first place, saving the little boy. So yeah, Yusuke does mature, but he's still kind of the same guy. And the same thing goes for Kenshin Himura. Kenshin is pretty much the same guy. Because Kenshin's arc starts before the start of Rurouni Kenshin. It starts in the backstory. That's where Kenshin's arc was, right? From when he entered the Bakumatsu to when he became a wanderer. That was Kenshin's arc. And then because I'm thinking about like Naruto's story arc, his is really good, but is his really that, like I said, substantial, right? Because Naruto more or less is the same character throughout. He really is. Because that's the thing, because in his series, Naruto's the constant. He's the one that has to remind the rest of the characters. You know what I'm saying? Because he's sort of that fixed point, sort of aspirational figure, that aspiring figure that inspires the rest of the characters. Fuck it. I said Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and damn it, that's what it is. People gonna say, "Oh, Larry, that's not an anime." I'm tired of hearing that shit. Ooh, Yusuke Knight says, I got the complete series of Teen Titans on Blu-ray and I got Batman Beyond for myself as a birthday present. Very nice. I own both of those. Right? Do I have? Wait, hang on. Actually, do I own Teen Titans? I think I'm actually gonna have to check back on that. I know I have Batman Beyond, but do I have Teen Titans? That I do not know. Let's see. Jada Lightseeker says, nah, bro, the new Bleach anime is going to fix all the problems the last arc had and add extra scenes with Taikubo on the team. Dude, I don't know how many times I got to explain this to y'all. You cannot improve on material that comes after poor material. Like, you can't write shit out of continuity. You know, I mean, you can, but that's sloppy and it's poor and it doesn't erase what came before it. The new anime is going to fix all the problems of the last arc. How? The last arc exists and the last arc is still its own thing. Just because you got something new doesn't automatically make the previous arc better. No, that's called revisionist history, my friend. That's called revisionist history and it's called recency biased. Doesn't take away from that what came before that was still shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Dejan, what's happening, my man? I thought you was working. Anyway, he says favorite genre of rock music. Mine would be alternative. That's what it would be categorized as, alternative rock. But pretty much like the popular rock from like the late 90s and the early 2000s, you know, like Linkin Park. Well, I still consider Disturbed to be alternative, though I know some people would consider that to be closer to like hard rock, but like, you know, like Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin, Three Doors Down, 3 Days of Grace, 30 Seconds to Mars. Well, 30 Seconds to Mars is like later. That's like 04, 05. But yeah, like Vertical Horizon, Puddle of Mud, well, hell, Creed, Nickelback. There was another one, Default, Saliva, Stained, Shinedown. Like that genre, that's my favorite genre. I love this song, the original Evangelion opening. This one's from Ferg. Do you think Miles Morales is the Robin equivalent for Spider-Man? No, he's not actually. No, he's not. No. Okay, let's see. This one's okay. Let's see. Death battle results you agreed with in the most you disagreed with. If you watch any death battle YouTube videos, and did you ever get in power scaling debates? Of course, I got into power scaling debates all the time. So the one I agreed most with and the one I disagreed most with, I think the one I disagreed most with was it? Who was it? Was it it was some unfair comparison one. What was it? Was it Nightwing? No, because I think didn't they do like what, Nightwing versus Daredevil? I think that's the matchup they did. Because I'm trying to think of the matchups I've seen. Because the ones I disagree with the most, I mean, I don't even entertain them. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But I know there was one that just had me like, what the hell, right? I can't remember what that one is offhand, but the ones I've agreed with the most, that was Superman versus Goku, of course, because I always said like Goku. Now, granted, this is Goku pre-super, right? So, but yeah, like that Goku pre-super could never beat Superman. That one, the Thanos Dark Side one, that one made a lot of sense. I think didn't they do one where it was like Naruto versus Ichigo? Yeah, Naruto versus like Ichigo or whatever, and I think Naruto won. And I was like, yeah, duh. Dang, I'm trying to remember if there was another one. But yeah, I typically don't watch Death Battle. It's and the Pokemon starter one, that one too, because I think Blastoise won that one, and I was like, yeah, the Gen 1 triple threat match between Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard, and if memory serves, I want to say Blastoise won, which I want to say he won. If he lost, then that would be one I would have to disagree with because he should have won. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Crimson. Hey, what's happening, Crimson, my man? He said, "Did you watch Burn the Witch?" I didn't know they even adapted Burn the Witch. I remember when the manga came out, I didn't even know they adapted it. So the answer is no. I have not seen it yet. Ooh, Jada Lightseeker, Larry, what twist in a show beside he's referring to my Game of Thrones vid caught you completely off guard? A twist in a television show that caught me completely off guard. In a television show, not a movie. I'm trying to think. A twist that caught me completely off guard. In a TV series? Well, I do remember it's not completely off guard because I figured it'd be something like that, but it was still nice to see. I remember the season 3 finale of Sons of Anarchy. The way they did that was actually, you know what? Sons of Anarchy season 6 finale, the season 6 finale. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it is, it's not so much that the twist caught me off guard, it's the way it happened that caught me off guard. Yeah, it's the way it happened. And the fact that they showed so much of it on basic cable, because that was on FX, and I was like, yo, yeah, no. Yeah. Season 6 finale of Sons of Anarchy. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, Drag's in the building. What's happening, Drag? He says, check your Cash App. Oh, snap. Drag, send me some damn money. Appreciate that, Drag. Much obliged, good sir. Much obliged. Let's see. Kari McDaniel says, Larry, who is your favorite anime character to hate on? Favorite anime character to hate on would be... Who do I like to hate on? Probably Ichigo, actually. Since we were just talking about Bleach. Yeah, probably Ichigo. Jada Lightseeker says, Larry, Yusuke versus Jean Freeze as a character. Well, I haven't read all of Hunter x Hunter though, so I wouldn't be able to accurately assess that, because I know Jean is in the Dark Continent story arc like a lot. and I haven't read all of that. So, oh snap! First super chat of the evening comes from a man, Jay Takeshi, for $10. Hang on a minute. That gets him one of the.
My nigga.
Thanks so much, Jay Takeshi. He says, "Happy birthday, Larry. Mine is June 17th. Gemini. Rule, man, I'm getting ready to do my stream in a few minutes. Did you see Moon Knight yet? Also, do you watch The Boys? If you do, would love to hear your opinion." So I actually have not watched either one of those series. Moon Knight, I just wasn't interested in, just because, Disney's been on my shit list for, man, over a year now, actually. Yeah, ever since WandaVision, essentially. So I haven't watched Moon Knight. And then The Boys, I just wasn't interested in, just because, the superhero deconstruction. I'm over that. After Watchmen, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I kind of got my full of it. So I was never interested in The Boys. I might end up checking out Invincible though, because I do have Amazon Prime. I keep forgetting that I have it, so I might finally get around to finally watching that, because I have seen clips of that I did like, and I heard it was good. Never read the comic though. I never read the original comic. I read about it, like I remember when it was out, but I just never picked it up and read it. Ferguson says, "Why do people forget that a character doesn't need character development for a character to be great? Characterization is just as important." I think to answer on your favorite characters. I don't know what that last part means, but yeah, no, but Ferg does have a point. Here's the thing though. Ferg is right to some degree, but here's the other thing too. Like character development does not necessarily have to occur over the course of a story. As Ferg mentioned, Ferg used characterization, but it's like, if you have a well-developed character off the rip, you don't have to really establish that character over the course of your story, because it's just part of the character's backstory. Once you get to know them, it's already there. Larry, what are you talking about? Okay, case in point. Vito Corleone was a great character even before the second movie came out, where you saw his backstory. Just him in that movie by himself, he's already very well fleshed out and developed. So he doesn't have to go through this, traditional sort of character arc, mainly because he's the titular character, but he's not necessarily the main character of the story. But that's an example of what I'm talking about. So it's like, but yeah, no, but Ferg does have a point. Oh. Now Ferguson starting shit. He says, "Do you think Gene Gong's dad from Hunter x Hunter was a self-insertion? His overall attitude, laid-back message to focus on side of the road, then ending to suggest the series cut, because Ferg has beef with Tagashi, and you gonna have to let that go, bro. You're just gonna have to let that go, man. Ferg, you gotta let it go. It's okay. You can let it go, but you're gonna have to let that go. You're gonna have to let that go. You don't even buy the fucking manga, for Pete's sake, Ferg. You read free scanlations. I think you're gonna have to let that go. Jada like he said Naruto lost me when he said Obito was a cool guy after he killed his parents. That's a good point. That is a good point. Carl McDonald says, "Larry, do you like gothic music?" Yeah, it depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it. I love speaking of which, Dude, I love the freaking Penny Dreadful soundtrack. Oh God, I love that. Oh, I love that soundtrack so much. Now I don't know if you would call that gothic necessarily, but I do love that soundtrack. Kari McDaniel said, Larry, would you date a woman that does witchcraft? Fuck no. Okay, I'm past 30 minutes. I can cuss now without getting Jada Light Seeker says Nickelback and Creed get so much hate. I don't get it. It's because they were really popular, and a lot of people think that they were only popular because of like a fad, but like that their music wasn't like creditable. Go figure. But yeah. Also because most people just jumped, like it became a cool thing to hate those bands, so a lot of people just jumped on the fucking bandwagon, just hated them for no fucking reason, even though they couldn't tell you anything about their fucking music. I've had these debates with people. Yeah, I'm talking about people who hate their music, can't name a single fucking album. Can barely name a single fucking song. Can't name more than 3 songs. Batrock 51. What's happening, play? He says, what are your thoughts on R. Kelly sentencing and how do you feel about people still listening to his music? Well, I mean, I heard what he got 30 years, right? I don't know if that's too little or too much, given, you know, what he was charged with. But you know, yeah, I don't know if that's too little or too much for the crime. I don't know. And then how do I feel about people still listening to his music? I mean, dude, that ain't none of my fucking business. That's for the listener to decide. Like, if you know, I will put it to you like this though. Again, I think I think we should be able to separate the artist from the art. I know a lot of people can't do that. I know that some left-leaning individuals wouldn't want you to do that because those motherfuckers are absolutists and they believe in canceling people across the board. You know, if you jaywalk across the street, fuck that nigga. Don't. Oh no. Those are people who believe you shouldn't work anymore. They believe you should be socially ostracized and you should, you know, lose your well-being and all that type of stuff. Me personally, I think people who think like that, that's a mental fucking illness, and get the fuck away from me if you think like that. But I mean, the thing is though, see, R. Kelly's situation is a little bit different than say like Kevin Spacey. Because notice how Kevin Spacey's art had nothing to do with what he was accused of, as opposed to R. Kelly, where he has very explicit and illicit lyrics in his music that may or may not be directly related to what he was charged with. So with R. Kelly, that thing is a little bit more problematic because you'll listen to some of his music and knowing whether or not he's talking about a 16-year-old girl. You see what I mean? You see? So at the end of the day, dude, that is up to the listener. That is up to the listener. I tell you this, I still listen to R. Kelly, but I don't listen to none of his sex music. I listen to The World's Greatest. I listen to I Believe I Can Fly. I listen to stuff that has nothing to do with provocative music. I listen to the type of shit you hear at like that you used to hear at like school graduations. Yeah. And actually I haven't in a fucking while. When was the last time I listened to R. Kelly? Oh, you know what? No, I did listen to Step in the Name of Love about back in the spring. It was a few months ago. I did listen to that. Step in the Name of Love. Yes. But yeah. Tenryu Naito. Happy birthday, Larry. What are your top 5 or 10 favorite Disney villains? Ooh, I've never done that one before. That should be a top 5 video, but since you asked so nicely, I will go ahead and answer that for you. I will do a top 5. I won't do a top 10. If you want to see a top 10, you got to pay for it. But top 5 favorite Disney villains off the rip: Scar, Hades, Maleficent, Jafar, that 5th one. That's the one. I always did like what's my boy name from Mulan? Because that motherfucker's look was so cool. Y'all help me out in the chat. What's his name? Don't make me look it up. Shan Yu. Yeah, Shan Yu. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put that as my number 5. Yeah, so Scar, Maleficent, Jafar, Hades, and Shan Yu. Fucking Shan. He just looks so cool. He looks so badass. Yeah. Let's see. All right. There's another one from Ferguson. He says, do you think people find Ichigo boring because of his groundedness misplacement? He doesn't really have aspirations like Naruto or Luffy, despite his and those series having somewhat similar tones. Actually, I'm going to say no, and I'm going to tell you why. Because granted, this person has quote unquote aspirations, but they don't go around running around like fucking Naruto and Luffy, sharing their aspirations with the entire world. Is just sort of an internal thing for them. I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say no because look at Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuji and Ichigo have very similar demeanors. Now, granted, Yuji does have an aspiration, right? He wants to, he wants to bring, he wants to bring a sort of like peace to the world, right? He wants to, protect people. He wants to end human suffering sort of thing. Like he has aspirations, but he doesn't go around with that shit painted over his forehead. But what's the difference between Yuji and Ichigo? Yuji is likable. Yuji is fucking cool. He's down to earth. He's one of us. Ichigo is just a main character. He's a main character, but a main character without much personality or, But him and Yuji have very similar fucking demeanors. But Yuji is much more likable. Much, much more likable. And Jay Takeshi again with a $2 super chat. Thank you, my man. He says, Larry, brother, explain why you like Vader. Darth Vader? Oh, because he's the big bad booty daddy. Come on, man. Darth Vader, he is the Lord of the Sith. Oh, come on, man. Vader's fucking awesome. Do I really have to explain why I like Vader? Like, seriously? Jay, you paid $2, so I'm asking a serious question. Do I have to explain why I like Vader? Who the fuck don't like Vader? He has a cape and the badass voice. And he force chokes mother. And he's witty. He has witty banter. Remember Rogue One? He was force choking, oh boy. He said, be careful not to choke on your ambitions. Like, he's witty. He don't take shit off nobody. He told Leia to her face, you are the head of a rebel alliance and a traitor, and you locking your ass up, and I'm blowing up your planet. Well, no, that was Tarkin who blew up the planet. But the point was, Vader don't take no shit off nobody. He like, oh man, what you want? You catch this saber. He's like, oh, Luke, oh, you want to come up on me, bro? Whoop, there go your hand. Yeah, I'm your daddy. Now what, nigga? right? And then even in the third movie, he was like, team up. We take out the Emperor together. Let's do this. And then even when the Emperor, even after Luke beat him and the Emperor was, power, and he was shocking Luke, and Luke was all, and Vader was like, nah, man, you ain't about to handle up on my kids like that. And he picked him up and threw him down the exhaust port. How can you not like Vader? Vader's awesome. Vader is awesome. Ooh, which one? Okay, so I tell you what, guys, because we are coming. Ooh, you know what? Nope. I tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna finish out. Okay, last call. Last call for questions. We're gonna get. Tell you what. I'm gonna take a brief minute break, and then we're gonna finish out this last. It's the last call for questions right now. I'm gonna take a quick minute or so break, and then when I come back, we're gonna close these out. But I tell you what. Oh man, you know what? I can't show that because I'm gonna get copyright. I'm gonna get copyright flagged. Crap. All right. Dang. Yeah, I don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay. So I am. Dang, I wish I had I need to have these queued up ahead of time. I really do. Really should have these queued up ahead of time. Well, I tell you what. Let me. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I might get copyright strikes for that too, though. I might. Okay. Well, we'll see. Because I get the feeling I might get copyright strikes for this too. Honestly. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take quick minute or so break. I'll be right back. We'll finish out this vid. In the meantime, let me go ahead. Can I get this share? Let's set up. I want to queue up a vid for you all. Share in tab video. I don't know if that did that share correctly.
Oh, fun. Like it's not the greatest situation. It's nothing personal. It's just a Bruce, you know? But I'll tell you what, I'll let you get back at him.
Your other suit wasn't appropriate for dinner.
Or I could just
To
leave.
keep our little secret.
You could let me go.
If you press that
Is that a Vesta?
one right there, you'll have the chance to go free, which will in turn trap Bruce forever. So I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3.
The hell?
You did it!
Selena.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events! Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal. I hope it hurts.
Now, you kids play nice.
What is
Unless
this
you want to
twisted
end
stuff?
up like the other losers.
Oh my God, what is this? What is this?
I know it doesn't look good, but I wasn't just going to cut and run. I thought if I were free, I'd be able to do more to help. Or at least go find some backup to get you out of here. That's the truth. You look a little dubious. You believe me, right?
Of course, I trust you.
Thanks. Quite a scenario we find ourselves in, huh? Are you just gonna sit in that cart, or are we getting out of here?
I'm
Just
kind of
give me a second to
handcuffed
get
to the
free.
thing.
No way to pick the lock.
Oh, you're Batman. Tear the damn thing off.
Damn it.
You're Batman.
Here we go.
Are you...
Oh, for real?
I hate having to do that.
Oh, shit. Pop it back in place, big dog.
I give you
God.
2 thumbs up. Get it? Now that you're free, I
John,
can tell
come
you
on, bro.
the key to escaping the room is, well, it's a key. But hurry up, because Harley and I have quite a dinner party planned for you. It's a very special guest.
The bars are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside.
Grappling hook? Oh, shit, I don't have my suit. Damn it. Oh, this is what the grappling hook is for.
The electricity cooked them alive. We gotta get out of here.
This is what the grappling hook is for.
That hook could be useful.
There we go.
How did you end up here?
The agency nabbed me. From Waller with love. The Sanctus Lab was so chaotic after the robbery. I let my guard down for 1 second and... Collar. They threw me in a transport. Then the next thing I know, the truck's flipped on its side by an explosion. They took all of us. I'm the only one left.
Okay. This is getting kind of nuts. And no, that was not a Batman 89 pun. Oh, shit. Yeah, shouldn't have did that. What the hell? Why can't I? There we go.
Can't escape until I get that key.
Then get the key.
Great. Now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us. It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she can also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped and unable to help the other dinner guests. Because you know she won't.
Alrighty, I am back. I am back. All right, let's see. That is my Let's Play for Batman Telltale series. Enemy Within, by the way, it is on the channel if you guys are interested in checking it out. It is available on the channel. Shout out to Dave Deezer for becoming a member on Twitch as well as following me on Twitter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let me see. What else do we have? Where did I leave off? Oh, here we go. Tenru Unite Toll says, did you hear that the MonsterVerse is getting a new movie? It will most likely feature Godzilla and Kong again. Anything you want to see from it? I mean, not really. Not really. I heard that the next film in the MonsterVerse was going to be the official like Kong sequel. It was going to be Kong in what do they call that? I was about to say Middle Earth, not Middle Earth, but Inner Earth? Is that what they call it? Inner Earth? Yeah, it was going to be Kong in Inner Earth. Ooh, Batrock 51. What app are you using on your TV to play music? That's Pandora. I have Pandora Premium. Larry, do you think Taikubo is the biggest manga troll of all time? No. Ooh, Carl McDaniel. What's your favorite Michael Jackson era? Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, etc. Thriller. Yeah, Thriller. Let's see. Big Sam Broski, another top five, man. Y'all not slick with these top five questions. Y'all know I got a whole segment for this, right? Big Sam Broski says, "Hey Larry, happy belated birthday. What are your top five actors you would like? Wait, top five actors would you like to be in a that I would like to be in a Disney live action?" One of my choices would be Nicolas Cage as Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame. Wow, that's an interesting. So first off, I wouldn't recommend any actors in anything Disney right now. So there's that. Also because, okay, so Big Sam Broski, appreciate it, bro. So this one I'm going to have to pass on, and I'll explain you why. It's two-pronged. Number one, I don't want any actors working for Disney right now at all because I'm not supporting Disney. So fuck them. Number two, I don't support the Disney live action remakes. So so then we would have to discuss actors that I would want to see in movies that are supposed to be brand new movies. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that one, bro, because I don't. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, Misty 306. That's a good question. Who's the more dangerous villain, Darth Vader or who? Palazzo, Final Fantasy VI? Kefka for Final Fantasy VI? I'm gonna have to remind myself. I'm seriously gonna have to remind myself. Final Fantasy VI. Okay. All right. I'm vaguely remembering this character. Ooh, vaguely. I'm vaguely remembering this character. Yeah, because it's the final boss of 6. I haven't played 6 since middle school. I'm gonna go with him because at least Vader was redeemable. Yeah. Big Sam Broski says, Larry, what's your favorite anime remake? Probably Brotherhood. Yeah, probably Brotherhood. Yusuke Knight, what's your favorite episode of the Boondocks? Oh, that's favorite Boondocks episode? That's Xbox Killer. The Xbox Killer, yeah. Kari McDaniel, Larry, would you date a beautiful born-again Christian woman that was formerly a transgender male? If she was a transgender male, by virtue of that, she's not a woman. That's how I answer that question. Oh no, there's no hate, Jada Lightseeker, dude. No, I played 6. I like 6 just fine. I haven't played that since I was a kid though, bro. Like, no, there's no hate for 6. I don't hate 6 at all. There's no hate at all. And Super Savage Spirit, what's happening, man? Okay, he must have just joined in because I didn't mention this earlier. Am I interested in a new Trigun? Sure. I do like the original just fine, but again, I can be won over. Won over. I can be won over. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to see. All right. So I have reached the end of the questions, and yep, we're just over an hour now. So I want to go ahead and take this time to thank everybody for watching live. Thanks everyone for watching after the fact. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, facebook.com/OAW Entertainment, twitter.com/OAWENTMT, twitch.tv/OAW_entertainment, right here on youtube.com/OAW Entertainment. And last but certainly not least, if you have yet to do so, become a patron over at patreon.com/OAW. Multiple tiers available, multiple perks available. And actually, one perk in particular is you get to join in on the OAW Discord server, which I think we are doing. I need to check real quick. I think we are fixing to do an after party on the Discord. Let me see where the fellas at. I see Ferg's in there. I know DeJohn is in there. I remember Trent said he was going to be hopping in there tonight. So yeah, we are probably in the next 30 minutes or so. I'm going to be hopping over on the Discord, kicking with the fellas over there. So if you have yet to do so, like I said, become a member, patreon.com/OAW. And with that being said, this has been Larry Williams, OAW Commander-in-Chief. I am signing off. And until next time, peace. And cue.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?